This is the worst AC unit you could buy. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why. You bought a new home and you're really excited. You want to get it cooled and you have multiple options. Should I install central climate or should I just buy a wall unit? Maybe a window unit will work really well for me. But you walk into a store and you find this. This is a portable unit. And all of a sudden it makes sense. This is amazing. I could take it with me. I could put it in any room I want. This is the one I want to buy. Possibly this is going to be your worst purchase you ever made. Do not buy this model. It's appallingly bad. It's not the brand. It is the model. It's the design. And here we are in my kitchen. And this is the first thing you need to know about this unit. This is one of the bad things about it. You see, most units, the compressor, it's outside. That makes it quiet. The compressor is the loudest part of an AC. The part inside is just a fan that is blowing over an evaporator air so it cools it off. When you buy a compact unit like this, the compressor, it's actually built in to the unit itself. Imagine if you're sleeping in a room with a refrigerator, but a really bad one that makes a lot of noise. This is how this one sounds. It's like having the compressor and the blower in the same room. It is quite annoying. Maybe more annoying than the neighbor that is keep knocking on this wall right now while I'm trying to make the video. Trust me, all night it turns on and off, and on and off, and it's loud. Imagine the worst refrigerator you ever seen. Yes, it is that big because it has to cool an entire room. So it's a big compressor. If you're buying this unit to get a little bit of a better sleep at night, the noise is not gonna let you. So my advice is that if you don't like noise, very strong compressor noise, don't buy it. Second thing you need to know is the fact that it's quite heavy. So if you're living upstairs somewhere, even if you have a house, how you're gonna bring it upstairs is going to be a challenge. If you're a strong guy, it is still a challenge to move it around. A lot of people buy these units because they think they're very portable. I'm just gonna move it from one room to another. Trust me, it's quite heavy. And it's heavy to move around even from one room at the same level to the other. This is not as easy to carry around as you think. Reason number 3 is this thing, as cool as it is, and as cool as of a noise that it makes, it's an expandable exhaust hose. And they give it to you because you need this. You need this to evacuate the hot air from the unit through a window. And even though the installation and the flexibility of the unit, it's quite good, that's not the problem. Finding a place to put this one in the window, it's always difficult. It always creates problems because you have to evacuate all the hot air that the compressor creates. So all that hot air has to go somewhere, and this, every time you move, you have to find a place for it. And even though it's flexible and easy to put in a window, finding a place for it is always a pain in the ass. So moving it around with this thing, it's quite difficult. Number 4 reason, maybe is the most important reason why you should not buy this one. The way that the system works is that hot air has to exit the unit through your window so the unit can get cooled and it can create cold air for you. There is a big problem, very big problem. And this is what happens. When you're sucking so much air to blow through your window, it will create in a perfectly sealed room a vacuum. Now obviously you don't live in a perfectly sealed room, because if you do, then you have a big problem. All rooms have little cracks, somewhere where air can escape in or it can escape out. And when you're creating that vacuum, this unit sucks all that air out. The air has to enter somewhere. And it usually enters from under your door, it enters from around the windows, it enters through the seal that you have around this unit, around the window. It will find a way, trust me. If your room will be sealed, you will asphyxiate if this unit will pull all the air out of the room. Because of that, all that air that you evacuate needs to be replaced by air from somewhere else. You cannot have negative pressure inside your room. And that air that comes into your room, it's hot air, air from outside, air that makes this unit extremely inefficient the way that it's designed. You see, most of the AC units, doesn't matter if it's a window unit, doesn't matter if it's a house unit, doesn't matter if it's a wall unit. Their compressor, it's outside. It gets cooled off by the outside air. But this unit, the compressor is inside. This is a fundamental flaw of the design of this unit. The hot air that escapes the unit to cool it off has to be replaced by hot air from outside, basically. So the unit is extremely inefficient. That's why the reason number 4 is maybe the most important reason why you shouldn't buy this unit. It is terrible. It's terrible of cooling your room. The truth is that there is no reason 5. If you watch the video all the way over here, I don't think that I have to give you any more reasons why you shouldn't buy this particular AC unit. It is terrible as design, hard to install, heavy to move around. All the things above should not make you buy one. If you have one, sell it. Buy a window unit, buy a wall unit, or find a way to put a different kind of AC in your house. This is burning dollars. It's burning hundreds of dollars of inefficiency through your power bill. There is absolutely no reason why you should have this in your house. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think at the bottom of this video. Am I right? Am I wrong? Biggest Romaniac out.